Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to give you a little bit of advice. Y'all can take it or you can leave it, it's up to you. But I have a friend, not saying no names at all, but I have a friend who met a guy. She slept with him, in my opinion, too early, and she started to give a whole lot to him. What he was making her feel was unvalidated. Like he would brush her off, just get to her when he wanted to. He wasn't calling her and giving her the attention that she needed. He pretty much had all the power in his hands because she liked him so much. And you know, sometimes us women, when we go through things, we may have some insecurities from our past or whatever. So this was what was happening. So I told her she could do two things. So the two things that she could do would prevent her from questioning herself, being unsure, feeling insecure, you know, those things where I'm not sure if he liked me, all that stuff, whatever. That's what this would do. Okay, so the first thing is, because she already slept with him, she got her feelings caught up, right? Okay, so what she could do is she can flip the script and allow him to be in a position that she's in. So how you do that is you start to validate yourself instead of him. Instead of giving him all the information about how you feel and all this, or what you doing and what it is and what you gonna do if he do this and why he not, you question him and all of that or whatever. You're giving him a blueprint on how to play the shit out of you. I'm just keeping it real. Y'all may not like what I'm saying, but I'm keeping it real. You're doing too much chasing. You have to allow a man to be in a position to show you and take his role. Men like a woman who knows how to be a little flower and sit back and just be pretty, honestly. So don't be too available. Don't answer the phone every single time he called. Don't text him back 2 seconds after he texts you and then you doubling up on text messages or whatever. Don't do that. And listen, let me tell you something. At the end of the day, we are grown as hell. So if you are in a position where you can give this man all your time, that means you're not fulfilling something else in your life. You should not be available all the time. Okay? No. You need to put space between y'all so he can miss you and want to see you and, you know what I'm saying, desire to have, like, oh, damn, I miss my baby. Like, oh, shit, she dope as fuck. Like, where she at? I want to get to her. You feel me? We want that. So you need to fall the fuck back and we gonna allow him to chase us a little bit. You know what I'm saying? A little give and take. It should be equal. You know what I'm saying? You give him a little energy. He give you a little energy. Stop pouring all your energy into him right away. You're not gonna get what you want. I promise you. You can do whatever you want to, but you know, just my advice. We grown as fuck. So at the end of the day, when this man does something or he moves a certain way, you don't think he know what he doing? You can see it, right? Okay, he can too. Don't think he crazy. Don't think he don't know what the fuck it is. He do. So, take it for what it is. Put yourself first. Stop making moves based on what you think it's going to do for him. Stop making moves thinking that you can control the situation or get him to do what you want, or if you pour more into him, he gonna give you what you want. No. You can. May not work out. Okay, so to add to what we already talked about, so when you meet a guy and you are just getting to know him and you really like him or whatever, you know, and you want to pour all this energy into him, no, don't do it. Stop yourself. Just put the brakes on the shit and just be that flower. Like I was saying, like, you know, sit back, be a flower, and allow him to show you what it is. Let him. So you know how a situation may happen and the guy might not take you out as much, or he may not call you as much, or he may not text you to make you feel comfortable. Those are your insecurities that you're feeling, not anything that he's doing to make you feel that way. This is something that you have to overcome. So with that being said, when you meet a guy, you're not supposed to question him. You're not supposed to say shit to him. You're giving him the blueprint, right? So we want to fall back and allow him to show us authentically how he gonna treat us. And in order to do so, you have to allow him to feel comfortable enough to take that motherfucking mask off. Once he take that mask off, then you see the real deal. and then he shows you how he's going to treat you. He starts doing things or whatever, however he move. It is still not your job to say shit to him. It is your job to sit back and observe, okay? Just check it out, see what the fuck it is. And then when you see whether or not you like what he's dishing out, you make your decision on if you want to stay or if you want to go. But if you do anything before that, pouring into him, sleep with him, all that stuff, you gonna get your feelings caught up, and it may not be with somebody that you want to be with. So you got to allow yourself to experience this man in a way where you can see clearly, without your feelings being caught up, if this is somebody you want to deal with or not. And if it's not somebody you want to deal with, you'll be able to let go easily. Instead of getting stuck on the person that he presented himself to be when he had that mask on, you so caught on that person that you can't see the real true person that he really is. You're stuck on, oh, he showed me this and I wanted to go back to this. It ain't. Everybody's gonna be the best version of them when you first meet. Everybody. So you have to allow that man or that woman to give you time to see who the fuck they are for real. And then you can make a decision based on that, if you should move on them or not. And then when you decide that it ain't what it is, don't let him talk you back into coming back. Like, seriously, you see what it is. You can't change him. It is what it is. He just haven't learned enough lessons, or maybe y'all ain't on the same page. He don't want the same thing you want. He don't like you that much. Whatever the fuck it is, I don't know. It could be anything, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, and you just have to put your big girl panties on and keep it moving. I will always preach this, and this will be like number one thing on how to put yourself in a place where you can move this way. Because at the end of the day, you don't want it to be game. You want it to be a lifestyle for yourself, right? Okay, so then all you have to do is learn how to love yourself properly. And not in a selfish way, not just based on what your looks are. To love yourself in a way that you're supposed to, with that firm foundation that nobody can shake, is you have to see yourself the way that God says you are. You have to love yourself based on who God said you are. And I get everybody ain't gonna feel this, and that's fine. But for the ones who do, y'all gonna level up, and you're gonna be like, damn, I didn't even know I could be on this level. I didn't know that confidence could be this way. I didn't know I could have self-love and put myself first, in not a selfish way, in a humble way, but understand who you are and move like that based on what God said. Okay, y'all, I am done talking. Thank you for joining me. That was just a little advice I want to drop on y'all. So I will see y'all later. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace out.